Hey, what's going on this morning? Damn. Woo, dog. We're out here on the road now, folks. It was 36 this morning, and I'm on my way to Capitan, New Mexico, which is only about 10 miles, I guess, from where I was camping, or from the BLM campsite. And yeah, it's been great so far. No problems, other than I froze. I've got icicles hanging off my nose. I mean, I crawled in the ice chest to get warm. Anyway, I'm on the way to Capitan to get some ice and some water and so forth. And it occurred to me last night, of course, a lot of things occurred to me, most of them around beer 30, but technology, I guess this video will be about how has technology impacted or affected the camping experience. And in my opinion, it's improved it greatly. I mean, for me, out here camping and have internet access, I think it's just wonderful. I mean, it's a form of entertainment. It kind of keeps you occupied for those moments, you know, after you've taken your walks or gone hiking or whatever you do. So I like that. And of course, then you've got that little LED light is, you know, a battery operated fan. What else have I got? I got Sirius radio when I'm cruising down the highway, satellite radio. I got me a good Coleman cot with a 5-inch memory foam mattress on it. So I have to tell you, as far as I'm concerned, technology has just made it better. And then as far as keeping your place warm, you know, they've got that little buddy heater and a lot of other things. The reason I didn't bring anything like that was because, based on the weather forecast, you know, it was going to be around 50 in most places. Well, that's not bad. The lows around 50. And that's really comfortable for me. So anyway, that was just one of those nights where the weather forecast, like I was getting the weather forecast for the little town of Capitan, which is not quite as high in the elevation as the campsite was, so that's the difference. But it was really peaceful. There wasn't a soul there. And I may go over to what's the name of it, Valley of the Fires today. It's another BLM campsite. It cost me $3.50 a night, I think. This is free, of course. I think in 7 days so far I've spent $13 in camping fees, basically $2 a day average, because I've had that free camping. And I think that's right, about that. So it's about $2 a day average. That's not going to kill me. But in Capitan, for you campers that come out this way, they have filtered water, and they also have a little store that's got ice that's open from like 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily, 7 days a week. So you got a place to buy your stuff. However, you got to know that you're going to pay a premium for it. But if you need it, you need it. But anyway, back to technology. What else can I think of? Well, solar power, of course, is high tech. The little gasoline generators like the Honda 2000i that are really quiet and very fuel efficient, you know, that would be another high tech item. And I'm sure there's hundreds of others that I'm not thinking of. Of course, cell phones are the greatest thing since fried chicken. But for me, this experience for me is better than the Prius. And I have to tell you, in a lot of ways, it's better than pulling a travel trailer for me. And the reason I say that is that you got so much more you've got the flexibility of being in a Prius. In other words, you can pull into little museums or pull in and look at historical markers and pull into grocery stores and get gas without having to worry about the trailer dragging on the, you know, because it's got a steep entry or exit. And, you know, anyway, you don't have to worry about all that. So the camper top camping experience for me is good so far. And of course, you know, I've had some little issues. One of my shower curtain rods I was using to hold clothes up keeps falling down, falling down, falling down. And I was wondering, well, actually for 6 days in a row it didn't fall down, it stayed right in place. And then this morning it fell down. I was just sitting there and it just fell. So anyway, I put it back up, went walking, came back, and it had fell down again. And I thought, well, what is up with this? Go 6 days in a row driving down the highway and it stays up, and I'm camping and it falls down. The ghost of the cave campground. But what it was, there's a little rubber end on the shower curtain rod that when it fell down the first time, that little end came off and I didn't see it. So when I put it back up, it didn't have that little rubber end on it, and that allowed it to fall pretty quickly again. So those are, you just got to adapt, and that's part of the, I guess, almost the pleasure for camping. Because you got these little challenges every day. Things don't. It's just like being at home. I mean, you get up and your water faucet's leaking, or you got a drain stopped up. It just happens. Those are just things. But this is pretty country. We're about 30 miles. I think I probably said this. We're about 30 miles from, well, right here, at elevation 6,530 feet of Capitan. So I must have been up close to 7,000 feet, which is cold in the morning. During the day, perfect. And over at where I'm going to, the Valley of the Fires, and I'll do a video there of the lava flows and stuff. It's pretty interesting. It's kind of like it's kind of along the line of the petroglyphs. I mean, it's just an interesting place, and I like that. And again, I noticed the view count dropped by half. Boo! But anyway, that's the way that is. Oh, this is Lincoln County, by the way. If you remember the Lincoln County Wars and Billy the Kid, they made a movie about it. And what that was all about, the Lincoln County Wars, was the Fort Stanton out here had a lot of soldiers, and the retailer or the merchant that got that business made a lot of money. So there was a lot of competition for it, and led to a lot of bloodshed. And it got so bad that the captain of the fort actually got involved in it, and he supported one merchant over another, and that led to a lot of bloodshed. And that's, of course, where Billy the Kid basically got his start, because he was working for the guy that lost that battle, and he liked him a lot, and so he took his revenge on all those people that had basically murdered this merchant that was his mentor, that had given him a chance. The guy gave him a job. So it's just an interesting history out here, but actually it put this area on the map. If it wasn't for Billy the Kid, it wouldn't be much to talk about. They got Smokey the Bear restaurant there, and somewhere down here she told me they had filtered water. I talked to a lady at the grocery store. I didn't go in there, I just called them on the phone. That's another thing great about cell phones and technology on the road. You just search for a grocery store in Capitan and pop, it comes up. And I wonder what gasoline is out here. They probably don't advertise the prices. Maybe they do. Well, it's $2.29. That's not too bad. I think I paid $2.13 in, yeah, it was $2.13 in Alamogordo. The reason I'm driving through here this morning like this is I'm checking to see, I thought they might have a dollar store. I wanted to get some Band-Aids because I want to try that. There it is right there. They got a Dollar General. That'll work. So, the Walmart of small towns. Out here there's a lot of people on motorcycles and stuff. See them all the time. But it has been good. Never eat chocolate almonds when you're doing a video. Why? Because it's not good manners, for one, and number two, you choke to death. Well, it's open and we're going there, guys. And in here, I will find out where they have the bottled water. What a perfect location for anything but a store. I mean, it's up right up on a hill overlooking the whole community. I mean, there's a guy on a motorcycle. You see a lot of old guys out here on motorcycles. I mean, you know, like me old. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to back into a spot. And why am I going to do that? Well, because whenever you get this thing in a spot, you can't really see all that well out the back. That's something else I learned. So what I'm going to do is back under the shade of this sign and put it in park and put the brake on and put this up here and that over there. Anyway, guys, just wanted to give you a heads up on how it's going so far. So far, so good. The temperature right now is 66 degrees, approximately. It is 10:38 a.m. Central Standard Time, 9:38 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's where I am right now. And this is Sunday, May the 21st, 2017, the 7th day of the adventure. And the adventure continues. Doom, 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 doom. But anyway, guys, thank you for your comments. I get to as many as I can, and I appreciate the hell out of it. But anyway, from the Family Dollar, I know all y'all wanted to see this. I know y'all have all been looking forward to this, seeing the Family Dollar in Capitan, New Mexico. And this will definitely go. This will be my first really viral video because everybody wants to see the Family Dollar in Capitan, New Mexico. I guarantee you. So having said that, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye, 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 USA, made when you can. Drink plenty of water, 3 quarts a day will not hurt you. Out here, 4 quarts be better. You may pee like a racehorse or a 2 or 3 peckered possum, but you will feel a hell of a lot better. Take deep breaths, breathe in through your nose, deep, hold it, and then breathe out slowly. Do that several times a day and you will feel much better. And why? Because it relieves stress, lowers your blood pressure, your heart doesn't have to work so hard, and you'll feel better, and when you feel better, you'll live longer and all that kind of stuff. And you'll be with me for the rest of this adventure, however long it lasts. So we're continuing on where I don't know. But anyway, guys, adios amigos, vaya con Dios, hasta luego.